Hello, everyone. My name is Tara Palacios, and I'm the Director of BizLaunch, Arlington County's Small Business Initiative. I'm pleased to be speaking with you today about a brand new program that we have available to you as an entrepreneur in Arlington County. It is Arlington Small Business Emergency Grant, and I'll be doing a brief overview of the grant process and what it means to apply. And I'm so glad you'll be able to join us today. So what we'll be talking about today inside our guide is we'll be doing an overview about the grant. We'll walk you through the process of the grant, what the eligibility requirements are, as well as the application process itself. We'll go over the grant review, any type of form of paperwork that you'll need, and how you will apply itself, and also information to make sure that you stay in touch with us. Now, one thing I did want to say, and I think that there are words that we can live by as we're going through this current pandemic that we find ourselves in. And it's a quote by Winston Churchill that says, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." And that's what really drives the work that we're doing today. We want to make sure that everyone knows that it takes a village, and we hope with this grant that we'll be able to provide courage for people as they move forward strategically in the pandemic and how best we can help the community. About the grant itself, our emergency grant is competitive. It's open until it ends on end of business, May 17th. Midnight Eastern Standard Time. And the grants themselves are no more than $10,000 for each grant. And they have to be qualified Arlington small business that's been impacted directly by COVID-19 and the pandemic itself. It is one-time funding. So once the money is gone, that's it. It's not a loan fund, it is a grant. The use of the funds, the following bullets that you see below: retaining and or supporting employees, restoring your financial resiliency during this time, addressing any temporary COVID-related issues or restrictions that have placed on your business, increasing your technological capacity to be able to pivot and use different types of platforms in order to continue to do work, using creative marketing campaigns, revising your business plan or the strategies that go around it, and also any type of facility cleaning or restoration that you need to do in order to make sure that your environment is not risky for you or your employees. These are all abilities or use of the grant funds that you can have. Eligibility requirements. First, your business must reside in Arlington County. And what does that mean? One or more of your locations in Arlington, including the principal place of business. The number of employees that you have should be 50 or less, and that is as of February 29th of 2020. You must have a 2020 Arlington business license, and you do not owe any Arlington tax obligations. Eligibility continued. You have to be able to show a revenue decline of a minimum of 35%, specifically due to COVID. Also, we have to have the ability to access records that you have, and you have to give permission for the grant reviewers as well as the Commissioner of Revenue to have access to your records to verify the information that you're providing. We're going to make the application process as simple as it can be. So the information will have it very easy for you to be able to provide the backup documentation, which I'll speak of a little bit further in this information session. And we also want to be able to certify that what the information that you're telling us is true and it's accurate. Some of the businesses that are not eligible to apply include businesses that are permanently closed, franchises, except if they are locally owned and operated. Anything that is dealing with an illegal activity will not be eligible, And any government entities, including political divisions within the government, are not eligible to apply. Now, some of the documentation that we're looking for as part of the application process itself is the application, which will be online in a very simple form that you can use on your cell phone. And we're going to ask for an information confidentiality waiver and a copy of your 2020 business license certificate and a signed and completed application form. That's all the information that you need. Now, the evaluation process itself, we want to make sure that you keep in mind the impact on employees, the impact on your business operations, as well as impact on the Arlington community. If your business were to go away, heaven forbid, will this have an overarching impact on the Arlington community as a whole? The process itself, and I alluded to this earlier, but the deadline will be midnight on Sunday, May 17th on 2020. So make sure that everything is submitted at that time. It will be an electronic submittal. So the information will be done online, and you can use your phone and take photos of the images of your documentation that you need to submit. And also just make sure that everything is submitted by May 17th. You can save the form as you go along. You don't have all the information, you can come back to it. But as of midnight Eastern Standard Time, that's when it will close. So make sure you get all of your documents in there. The grant review and notification. This is about the process itself. The grant administrators are going to make sure that if they have any questions about the application process itself, they will reach out to you. They'll make reasonable attempts to reach out to you as the applicant with any additional questions they may have. The application itself will be reviewed by an internal team of Arlington County staff, as well as a review panel consisting of Arlington Economic Development Commission, as well as the Industrial Development Authority members. Successful applicants will be notified of any awards that they will receive by mid-June of 2020. The funds themselves will be dispersed via direct deposit. So as soon as we receive your banking documents, there'll be a short time, we set that up, and you will receive a direct deposit of the funds. If you are unsuccessful applicant, you will be notified as soon as all of the funds have been dispersed. Some things to keep in mind as you're filling out the application. Grantees must abide by all applicable county laws, regulations, and policies. There can be no influence. You cannot use the proceeds to influence any government or public officials. You must maintain accurate records and make sure that you provide the most accurate documents as you possibly can to county staff. And you will be required to do a brief final report by the end of January 31st, 2021. Now, one thing we want you to keep in mind, and this image really speaks to me as well as this quote, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. So if you apply for the grant, we hope that this is an ability to be able to help you to do some of the much needed things that you need during this tough time. Also, if you're not awarded the grant, I just want everyone to know that we're not going away, that we are still here to help you through the process. That being said, please stay tuned. Any updates to the application process will be posted on our Arlington Economic Development website. We'll also follow along with us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. We're going to do some things on there as well. So anytime there's pertinent information we'd like to share, it'll go there. And also feel free to contact us at 703-228-0808. And we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your time and your efforts, and we hope to hear from you soon. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to working with you.